YouTube.com/Tim Westwood TV.
Yo, Clue fam, good to see you, man.
Thanks for having me, bro.
First things first time as a solo artist, and yo, we talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
I feel it's mad late, but the time is now.
Time's now, man.
Time is now.
Definitely now.
It's not like you ain't been to the crib, because I remember you at the schema session. But that schema was the most man we've ever had in here.
Okay.
I mean, how many man was in here that day?
Bro, there's like 30 of us.
Yeah, 30. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. I mean, that was super lit, super turn. Great to have you here as a solo.
Thank you for having me, yeah.
Obviously, we're looking at a part 2 of the Mans then.
100%.
Yeah.
But
But you as a solo, we definitely feel this is your moment to shine.
appreciate that, man. I think it is too.
Yeah, and talking of solo headline show.
It's crazy. We just sold it out, O2 Islam.
Like that.
Like that. I got brethren that didn't even think I could do it, kind of thing. So it was an achievement when it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, 100 achievement.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show, like, it's a defining moment in a career, in your career, your first headline show.
I think it's make or break when you do that shit, Tim.
Really.
Man. Like, because if no one comes, you're done.
Yeah, it goes either way.
You're done. You're done. There's nothing. You're done out here. But yeah.
What did it feel like performing? Mad.
It was sick because I don't really do shows. I don't do
like PAs and stuff.
Yeah, like I'm just coming into that lane now, trying to be on everyone's show and at every festival. But to be up there with people that's come for me, that was sick. That was lit.
Yeah,
that was sick.
Stage was crazy. It reminded me of the crib session.
Stage was crazy.
It reminded me of the crib session. Like 90 man on stage.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to bring the crew through to show the power.
I think you just got to be real to who you are, and me and the gang's been about for a while now. So.
Exactly. Yeah, it's definitely had family on that stage.
Yeah, family was on the stage in the building.
Yeah.
Even real family upstairs, like blood family, like sisters and cousins.
Yeah.
So it was good, man.
Yeah, it was a moment, man.
Yeah.
And it's only right you share that moment, because it's not like they came on stage at the beginning. It was at the end.
Yeah.
Like celebrate life.
Yeah. That was the celebration right there. Like we did it. Like no trouble, no violence. There's no reason for no one to say no madness. So.
And that's all important, because nowadays there's a lot of artists can see the prize, can see that being an artist can get you off the roads, can get you the money that you need, and you want to support your family and you want in your life, and it can achieve what you as an artist needs to achieve.
I think that's the only reason we do it. Like obviously in the beginning, it was just for a hobby. It was something I wanted to be good at.
It was just like,
now, if I can change, I've got a daughter now, so if I can put her life straight, I'm gonna do it till the wheels fall off.
Because it does feel like people are changing up their attitudes, like it's taking this game very seriously.
I get you, yeah.
And they might have come from the street, but so there's some things of the street, not their people, but there's some things they want to leave behind.
I think people mature as you get older, me especially. Like, if no one's trying to cause problems with me or mine, then we don't need to cause no problems.
Yeah.
If everyone can eat, then let everyone eat.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
But you come to a dangerous phase where you're getting success, but the success hasn't got you out of the hood, hasn't got your family out of the hood, and also the success lifestyle you have to represent, you ain't getting enough funds for the ends to meet that. So when you're in that halfway stage, that's at your most
that's the worst.
exposed.
That's the worst. But I suppose what you can do is enjoy that and use that as your reasons to get up and motivate you to. Do you get what I'm saying? 'Cause I chat to most of the people that's doing well in the game, and that's motivation alone in those conversations. But you're right in what you're saying, though. Like a lot of people that started this with have given up. I was doing this from like 08. So a lot of people I know, they've given up, but I can't give up because I believe in myself too much.
Yeah, and it is coming together as your moment, man.
I feel so.
Yeah, it's your launch pad to take it to where you've got to go.
I think it's that time, man. Put some real music back in. Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Sick.
And what you rhyme about is definitely the realness.
Facts.
Shit that you've lived through.
Facts.
True stories.
Facts.
Obviously, no snitching in the stories, but true stories.
Yeah.
Putting out the way it is for people to understand that life.
Yeah. I mean, they say don't glorify it, but when you only know one way, what you're supposed to do. Do you get what I mean? Like what you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to talk about. So. Yeah, man.
And it's not glorifying, it's just showing the glory, like when you
how man grew up. It's how man grew up. It's who man grew with, you know, like everyone's got friends that do crazy things. Like I'm no different to anybody else. I got manners and morals, but I came up from that, so let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to talk about, and that's
my story. That's my story. Like people know me from, being incarcerated to being out here, and they know that I'm a genuine person, but stories or real life is what I'm going to bring to the table.
Exactly.
With my music.
You're not
no fabricated stuff. You don't see me on no Vines. Do you get what I mean? You don't see me on no. Yeah, man, it's chill out here. We're chill out here.
Yeah, for real, man. Let Jay-Z rhyme about spending $100,000 on a wine bill for a meal with his boys.
Word.
We can't rhyme about that, fam. We're not spending 100 racks.
Yeah, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. One day, maybe.
Yeah. Now, talk about that. You had the Jay-Z link. You met the dude. Which is a very significant moment because that's a guy's hard to see.
Yeah.
And that was through linking with Memphis Bleak, who is a real dude.
Shout out Bleak. Shout out Bleak. And obviously you know both, but I met Bleak in like 08, 09, and he's a true guy. We still chat and communicate till today.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, 100. So.
And like, even though Jay-Z's upper echelon, like Bleak was his right hand.
Yeah.
So when The Rock just became Jay, it was Jay and Bleak always on that road, man.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, without Bleak, I don't meet Jay.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, shouts out Bleak. And
how did that come about? Just.
Do you know the realness, Tim? I used to help a man get some weed, basically, but he was from America. Long story short, he phoned me one day. He knows Bleak. I've gone to link him. Bleak's in town.
Yeah.
We gone to the studio.
Yeah.
He liked what he heard. The next day, this happened to be Jay-Z was in Alexandra Palace.
Correct. Yeah.
December time. And he told me to roll with him, so I rolled with him, and he made the introduction. But literally, when he made the introduction, it was more of a Jay-Z saying to me like, "Rah, Bleak's told me that you got it," and I'm saying. We got it. Like, we got it. You get what I'm saying?
We got this, But
it was natural like that, man.
Very calm, man.
Very calm.
And it's a different experience when you're rolling through with artists like that, man. It's a different experience, man.
Like I was supposed to all go out to New York in February. I ended up going to jail in January, so I'll never get to know what that would have been like.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But genuine people.
And, I mean, water under the bridge.
Yeah.
But there's nothing worse than doing a bid when you're feeling, because you would always feel you should be somewhere else. But when that somewhere else could be a connect, you just feel like it makes the bid like you feel 6 foot under the prison.
You got to do the bid with that on your head, thinking, and you're hearing everybody rap. I'm listening to your shows, and I'm hearing all the rappers. I'm hearing who's coming through, and I'm saying I give props to everybody. They deserve it if they're here. But you know when you feel like you're with that grade of. You know what I'm saying? Like I come from the same places, been through the same shit and can rap, but I have to do my bid.
Yeah, for real.
It's how it goes.
And that was a 6, so that was no joke.
Yeah, not no joke, no joke. You know?
And that can put you on, that hits the pause button hard, man.
Hard.
Because the jail is not an inspirational place.
It can be though, man. I think the jail is what you make it. For me, anyone that was with me on my bird, on my stretch will tell you the truth. Like, there was no issues, there was no problems. We treated it like home.
Yeah, just get on with it.
Yeah,
I guess if you're waiting for trial, that's when it's not inspirational.
Yeah, of course.
That's when you're under fear. That's when you're under fear, man.
Seeing it all in there, Tim, man.
Yeah.
But it can be inspirational if you make it, you get what I'm saying?
And like, jails are crazy fucking places right now.
Right now they're crazy.
They're the craziest.
You can't even smoke burn in there no more.
They're crazy
There's
places.
no more smoking, you're getting nicked for burn, you're getting adjudications for burn. Like there's lifers in there doing big birds.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. And then they're all over the fucking gram, so don't post.
Hey.
Yeah, don't post, man.
No comment.
Yeah. You got a good link with Cadet.
Yeah,
You've done a couple of joints with Cadet.
Yeah.
A real dude, man.
Real guy, man.
A real guy, man.
I'm glad to see him elevating and getting his shine because he's put the work in. And he's a true guy, man. Like, he shows support all the time.
For real, man. Yeah, definitely real, man. Yeah, and he recognises real, man.
Yeah, I believe so. 100% he does. You get what I'm saying? We talk all the time.
Yeah, and what's good about him, even though he's getting success in his lane, you know, he's
shining light. Yeah. And that's what it is. You can't take it for granted. He doesn't need to come to my show and perform, but to do things like that, knowing the light he's got, I salute that shit.
And same with Deneo, man. He links Cadet.
Legend. Big up Deneo, you know. Trust me.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, for real, man.
Literally.
So in December, Killer Instinct EP.
Yeah, Killer Instinct.
With Reeps, man.
Yeah, that's little bro right there, man. Shout out Reeps. He's another one you're gonna see in due time. But it was only right. Like, see me. What I like to try and do is work with people that I've kind of grown with, as opposed to reaching out. I don't really reach out too much. I've reached out, you know, but if I can work with people that's around me, I prefer to do that shit.
Yeah, man. And I mean, that's Mega's brother.
Mega's little brother.
That was the come up for you, wasn't it?
That was. There you go. I mean, Mega, that's big bro. Shout out Megs.
Yeah.
Like I seen that guy do so much that that was inspiration for me.
Yeah.
Like when you talk about chains, cars, foreigns.
Oh my! Oh,
come on, man! Like we could do it all day. Like
Mega set the tone like no other.
I don't know who did it before Megs.
I swear to you.
I don't know who did it before Megs.
I was up at the radio station, and Cypher Sounds was over, and we had the TV on, like MTV in those days. Yeah. And a Soul Solid video came on. Their first, I think it was 21.
Yeah.
And we both looked at it, and and like Cypher was like, I don't know these dudes. And I was going, who the fuck are these dudes? Do you know what I mean? Mega, like,
levels was crazy,
levels
bro.
Beyond, man.
200-300 grand videos, 500 grand videos.
Yeah. Like, and set the tone, man. The hats, the Master P styles.
The chains.
Yeah, mad.
The TTs, like I said.
Oh, the TT gang, man.
Come on, man. 20 TTs in the area.
And the massive crew.
You got to be inspired by that.
Yeah.
And they're still in the hood.
Like, holding it down, man.
Yeah.
That was and in those days, that's the era of record sales. Yeah. That was the era, Top of the Pops.
Yeah,
like,
all of that.
like TV, music on TV was major. Yeah.
At the Brits, you didn't see 30 street dudes at the Brits.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. And there was no previous to that.
Nothing.
That was all day one.
Nothing. That was all, they set that. So you have to big up So Solid every time.
Yeah. And if you talk about fight downs that artists go through now, their fight down was the fucking most fucking outlawed, intense shutdown you've ever seen, man.
Yeah, that was crazy. They went through it.
They really went through it.
Yeah, they went through it, man. And I think if they didn't, they would have been way more successful than they are now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If they could have lived. Yeah. And it just kept growing.
Mad.
Like the twins. Mad. Then they had so much more talent to go through, man.
Yeah, mad. So Solid was crazy. And for us, it was just inspirational to man. This is what we want to do.
That was your era of DJ Clueless. A good change, baby. Good change, man. No, good change, baby.
Had to make the change.
You had to make the change.
I had records like this, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I go, who's the DJ? Clueless. Yeah, I was thinking that myself. Who is he?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Fam.
I'm waiting for him to get onto me, you know. I'm waiting for him to get onto me, you know.
Fam.
I was hard, you know, Tim. I was proper, you know.
I was about.
No, you was definitely about. I can't talk to your thing.
But I wasn't paying attention to garage. But when Soul Solid came, changed the game.
Changed the game. Facts.
Yeah.
Big facts, bro.
Yeah. When
the garage scene's crazy though. But you was always the rap hip hop stuff.
Exactly. But that era was major. The raves.
Yeah, it was the Ayia Napas and you was in black and white.
Oh yeah.
Obviously we're around the corner doing Garage Kings doing black and white.
And Insomnia as well. The after party.
Your spots were lit spots though.
Yeah. And that was like Napa. You can't even describe how hood Napa was.
Napa was a zoo.
Yeah. But super hood, man.
Napa was a zoo.
I remember coming out of Insomnia like 8 in the morning. There'd be like
and the guys sweeping the streets.
And there'd be like 200 mopeds and motorbikes out there.
Everyone's at Burger King.
Yeah, just gang.
Nah, that memory.
It was so lit, man. And people would literally lose their fucking mind.
It was lit.
I went over there with security and I fucking left him there.
Yeah.
I just left him there. He'd lost his fucking mind. He'd lost his fucking mind and was not. It's like, yo, I don't want you to come home with me. I want you to stay here. You've lost your fucking mind.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. There was nothing, and there's nothing I've ever seen like that. Maybe like Memorial Weekend in Miami. And like of that madness, but like that madness, that super.
That sounds lit still. Just Miami sounds lit.
Yeah, but Memorial Weekend when all the strippers come from South, that is that madness.
Okay.
Yeah. It was crazy. It was crazy.
No, Napa was crazy, bro.
And Mega was the mayor of Napa.
Hands down. Anyone will tell you that, man. Anyone will tell you that.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Yeah. Crazy. So you got new music coming?
Yeah. We got a new EP in April
by
the
Fanatix,
19th. Fanatix, produced by the Fanatix. Shout out to Fanatix. They've been putting in the works. But I think this new EP, I think after the show, the success of that, I've had a lot of people onto me for music that's new. So I said, well, cool. Cooked up an EP quickly, April, and I got some good features on there. I think people will like it.
Feels good.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels
How many
right.
tracks?
6.
And any features you want to shout?
Yeah, we can do that. We're not big enough to hold it back. We got
the track listing.
Fecky's on there.
Oh, Fecky, yeah.
Scraps is on there.
Yeah, Scraps crazy. I think you and Scraps is going to be amazing. Yeah, obviously.
All the songs is crazy, but Crep's on there.
Great, perfect.
Shout out Crep. My logo. Got a
excellent.
Very nice thing with my logo. And that's it. Yeah, 4 features.
What I find interesting with you, a lot of artists shout you out. When I'm with a lot of, with artists from the UK, a lot of artists shout you out.
Yeah, they
as
do.
One of the realists.
They do, and I appreciate that. Like I said, they don't have to do that, but a lot of them have known me from being out in the streets. Like literally, like we've been out in the streets for a long time, and we're just trying to claim back what's ours in the sense of not on a greedy thing, but everyone's been eating for a long time.
Yeah, calm that out. Yeah.
There should be no problem with me and mine's coming through to eat a little too.
Yeah. Well, now, was it Goodfellaz you was originally?
Yeah.
Because they were making some noise. Was that before you got jammed up?
Well, do you know what it was? Yeah, that was before we got jammed up. But what happened was people would say SUK, which is a street movement, is Goodfellaz. So that kind of held a lot of stigma around our name, but we was moving, man. Goodfellaz, we was moving.
So what was the stigma then?
There's a street movement called SUK, Stick Up Kids.
Right.
And that's like the whole of Southwest London.
And were they connected to Goodfellaz? Same ends.
Yeah.
Same ends.
Well, it's the bros.
Yeah.
It's the bros that you see around me today.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So
the active ones.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
the ones who haven't quite found music.
Well, some of them's in music. You'll be surprised.
For real.
I ain't even gonna beat up their names, but if you do your research, everybody that knows what I'm talking about knows what I'm talking about.
So that brought heat to the...
That brought heat to the Goodfellaz thing, and that slowed that down.
Yeah.
Then jail came.
Jail is the ultimate jam. But like, Goodfellaz had a movement there.
We did, bro. Yeah, we did, fam.
And Junction's always been notorious, man.
Come on, man.
Like back in my day, there was Raiders at a Junction.
Yeah.
Raiders posse at a Junction. This is back when I was a kid coming up, and they were notorious. So Junction boys have always like held some swag, man.
There you go. Like I feel like it's the ends, it's the block. Like all of that from Roehampton all the way down, Wandsworth. Clapham Junction.
Yeah, and it's a big stretch.
It's a whole stretch, and it's all connected. Like that's just all the bros.
And it's just all one.
It's all one. It's all one.
That's something you don't get in other towns.
You don't really get that
because everything seems broken up.
Yeah,
but
you don't really get that.
Seems as one long stretch.
We got it from Roehampton all the way down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got a pattern like that. So
and that's from Roehampton, from the upper end
all the way down, bro. Yeah, like literally all the way down is this.
Ain't no. Well, you're
no joking.
No joking. Yeah. My family, always good to see you, man.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Thanks for coming through the crib. We salute you
every time.
And new music on the way.
On the way.
Feels powerful, man.
It's gonna be a movement still.
Fat.
Love.
Tim Westwood TV.
You know.